Hello, I am so excited that you want to hear what the number one solution is for weight loss. But first, before I get there, hang with me for a few minutes. I want to talk you through how our brain works, because when you saw the number one solution to weight loss, your mind exploded and your thoughts were probably like, oh my gosh, what is the one secret to weight loss? And that's human nature. That's how our brains work. That's the dopamine rush that is happening in our bodies that tells our brain, oh my gosh, you have to click on this for the number one solution. Okay. So I promise that I do have a number one solution and I'm going to get there, but you know that weight loss is more than the number one solution. It's more than the gimmicks and a bunch of BS that were sold all of the time when it comes to different supplements and protein shakes and powders and weight loss medicines or cures, okay? So we know that it's way more than all of that, but it's funny how our brains still react when we see the number one weight loss solution, right? So it gets me as well. So don't feel bad if that's what happened to you. That's just normal human nature, okay? But I want to share with you that I am super excited about. I feel like we're in this movement and this shift that I'm seeing in the world. And I feel like it's so exciting to be a woman these days because we have so much more information available to us when it comes to menopause and what's happening to our bodies and why that's happening and what we can do about it, especially when it comes to weight gain. Okay, and I promise you that I only give you science-backed information. I'm not trying to sell you any BS products here, okay? So, but I love being a woman in this time because of all of the research and science that is happening. And I feel like there's this big shift and a big movement in the world in general, and especially in the US, as we're seeing obesity epidemics still rising. They seem to be stalling though. And I feel like we're finally hitting a point that we know that we need to eat real food. We know how important it is that if we use our food as our medicine, if what we're putting in our body, how it affects our health. And definitely our weight loss. We know that this trend of obesity has gone up since processed food came available to us. And this is when we see the rise in obesity. So getting back to, how do we eat real food and how do we re-educate ourselves on how to eat that, how to prepare healthy meals and how to lose the weight. Okay, so I talk to women every day and I hear all of the time, which I can relate because I was there a couple years ago in your same shoes, but I hear all of the time, women will tell me a lot of the same things. So I feel like in this midlife time period, we're all going through these same things. We're all noticing these same experiences when it comes to weight gain. And I also hear from women that I'm so tired. I have to take a nap in the afternoon. I'm so tired. I'm in bed by 8 o'clock every night because I just can't stay awake. I feel like there's so many women who feel like there's something wrong with them because they're putting on weight and can't get it off. So they feel like, honestly, there's something wrong with them. But it's amazing once I work with clients and shift their foods to accommodate for these weight loss changes that will occur during midlife, according to changing our foods around. Within just a couple weeks, women have so much more energy, are feeling so much better. They finally feel like, okay, nothing's wrong with me. Okay, this is hormonal changes and I have the power to control how I'm eating, what I'm eating, to see this weight loss and to help myself feel better. Okay, so my clothes are fitting tight. My wedding ring doesn't fit. I hear this from so many women and they're so frustrated because they're doing everything right. They're eating healthy, they're exercising, but the frustration is real and you're definitely not alone, okay? But the good thing is now we have answers on how to help you lose weight during midlife. It is possible for you. I used to think that the truth was to just exercise more or eat less. And in fact, I would tell women the same information. And I also thought that it was just the truth that we just gain weight during midlife and with aging, and we just can't really lose it. So those were the truths I would tell myself until I got so frustrated with the weight gain that I finally figured out that's not the truth. Those are not the answers. And that is something that I would encourage you to do as you are trying to figure out this weight loss journey and how you are stuck, maybe with struggling with your weight, is what are the truths that you're telling yourself? Are they really true? Or are they just beliefs that you have believed forever and you haven't paused to actually look at the other evidence out there to see if it supports the truth that you still believe? Okay, so I promise you I'm getting to the number one solution. Give me just another minute or two, okay? But the biggest risk I feel like women take is not doing anything and not taking action to lose the weight. The biggest risk you run into is being in the same spot you are now 10 years from now, okay? Ask yourself that question. Is that somewhere where you want to be 10 years from now, where you're at right now, okay? But when you're ready to see change, you absolutely need to surround yourself with other women that are wanting to do the same change with you, okay? When you're ready for change, you can't continue to do the same things you've always done and expect to see different results. You have to do things differently to see different results. And the first thing is surround yourself with women who are doing that already, okay? In my Weight Loss for Midlife Women community, we talk about this often. Just having support with other women going through the same thing makes such a big difference because you're not alone. And oftentimes the things they're thinking and feeling and experiencing through these menopausal years are very, very normal. But just talking about it and realizing that, you'll see that it's not really a problem. There are ways to improve a lot of these symptoms, especially the weight loss part, okay? So question for you, okay? So as you are going through your weight loss journey and wanting to start losing weight, I would absolutely love to help you be the healthiest version of yourself, okay? Are you ready to get out of your own way? Okay, are you ready to get out of your own way and step into this transformation to see your weight loss? So here is my number one solution of weight loss for midlife women. The first and most important solution here is get out of your own way. Get out of your own way. What does this mean? How do I incorporate this into my coaching? So the first thing is I give you proven systems to get this weight off. So the first thing is I just give you this information. This is how you lose weight. These are the systems to follow. Check the boxes. You're going to start losing weight. Okay. But the most important part is once you get out of your own way, and here I give you this information, this is what you need to do step by step, then we actually get back into your mind and get back into thinking, so we can dig up any root issues that you've had that are causing your weight loss struggles. What are some prior traumas that you've dealt with? What are some all or nothing thinking that you're struggling with? We go into emotional eating, binge eating. So we work by first getting out of your own way. That's the number one solution. Get out of your own way. You got to do things differently. Here's the systems. This is what you do to lose weight. The second thing is to get back into our thoughts and feelings and really try to figure out what is happening here and how to work through these situations that you are dealing with around the behaviors of your eating. And then the last thing is having that community of other women that are also working on this journey with you has been amazing. I have been loved seeing my clients on our calls just really being this growing community. If you've ever read the book, The Moment of Lift by Melinda Gates, if you haven't read it, pick it up. It's a great read. But she just shares all of this information across the globe about how women are so much more powerful when we're in small groups of women lifting each other up and going through these same shared experiences. So I give you the community of other women going through the same thing, and the friendships that develop and the fun that we have has been actually pretty cool. So that is your number one solution to losing weight. Get out of your own way. Get out of your own way. Do the work. If you are ready to start working together, I would love to talk more with you. Please join me on it's a free 30-minute call, but I explore with you where your struggles have been with your weight loss, and we come up with a plan together to how to create the weight loss that you are wanting to see and what your goals are. And if you're hesitant, if you're not sure, come join me on a call. I'll walk you through it, okay? That would be so much fun. Join me on a call. You can click the button below to schedule your own call. My calendar's on there, and I can't wait to share more information. And I can't really wait to actually learn more about your weight loss struggles and how I can support you.